My name's Rene Millman. I'm a freelance writer and broadcaster. I've been covering technology for the last 20 odd years, mainly mobile, cloud and infrastructure. I've also been an analyst for Gartner and IDC, and I've appeared on UK television to give my views and expertise on technology trends and companies that affect and shape our lives. In my chapter, Urban Autopia, it lays out how society is changing and how we need to make those urban areas work for everyone. I talk a lot about self-driving vehicles. Autonomous vehicles are expected to ease commutes and make drive and increase the quality of life in cities. But of course, this impacts represent the challenge for cities, since cars would have to not only drive anywhere, but they need to understand the environment that they're driving in. And so cities will also have to evolve in tandem to accommodate these smart vehicles. The key to making cities prosperous is to make sure that we have the right technology that actually helps in making people's lives easier and just removes the obstacles in their way. So when it comes to, say, self-driving cars, we need to have the technology in place to make sure that these cars get around a city quickly and safely. That means putting things in like Internet of Things, smart infrastructure, making sure that the road layouts are easy enough for not only machines to understand or self-driving cars to understand, but also for people to understand where things are laid out. Okay, well, the biggest problem for cities is car ownership. Everyone wants to own a car. Most of the time, they're parked up 95% of the time. That takes up space. Also, at the moment, a lot of these cars burn oil and gas, which is not great for the environment. With self-driving cars, we have the possibility of maybe sort of moving away from car ownership and embracing, using cars when you need them and then handing them off and letting somebody else use them. And with self-driving cars, it means you don't have to be able to drive the car. You just need to you need to be able to just get in the car and tell the car where you want to go. I press a button on an app on a smartphone, and 5 minutes later a car comes and picks you up and drives you to somewhere else. Local government, national governments, federal and international ones, they're always going to be behind the curve because technology is so much further along the line. I think wise governments will look to put in place frameworks that protect general principles, and I think you've got to make sure that safety is a priority. Data privacy is also a priority. But if we put those in place, it won't matter so much what the technology does, as long as it kind of meets it adheres to the principles of pedestrian and passenger safety, and also privacy, because we don't want a situation where people are being sort of tracked and surveilled online for no good reason. Technology is a tool, and it's how it's used is key here. I think it's important that we all have the access to good technology that will help us live our lives in the way we want to.